Welcome Aquarius to your 6/15 to 6/21 forecast, and your most influential transit for this week is going to be Mars square Uranus, and that's going to happen on June 15th. And that's going to highlight your health and daily routines, so you may have unexpected changes that may disrupt your routines, and you're being guided to stay flexible and prioritize your well-being. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We do have there is this opportunity here for you to release whatever is not serving you and what's not making sense, what's not going along with the program at this point. You likely know what these things are, and it may even be like some limiting beliefs or thoughts or anxiety, or you just focusing on the past or focusing on the future a little too much, and you are being reminded to just stay in the present moment and really try to work on staying in the present. We also have the Ace of Cups here, so there could be, if you desire it, there could definitely be love coming your way or opportunity for that, or for you to strengthen your connection with your partner. But there also is this opportunity here for you to connect more deeply with your intuition and give yourself some unconditional love here. We also have the High Priestess, so you're also working on expanding your consciousness and your third eye. So we see that having the opportunity to open wider, to accept more in at this time. And what else? We have it's right here, your third eye, your intuition, and you connecting with your higher self, with your guides, with your angels, and asking for whatever support it is that you feel you need at this time to help you adjust and transform and become this new, more enlightened person that you're desiring to be. Okay. So we have the Eight of Cups here as well. So we have you moving towards what fulfills you here. And so I feel like that is what we're talking about here. Things that are fulfilling you, things that would make you feel like you're getting a more rich experience in life here. So let's see, let's get some oracles here. So we have differences coming up here. And what else? We also have intervention coming through. Okay, so I hear for some of you, your guides are intervening here. There is some divine intervention happening to help you align more with the purpose, the reason why you came here. So this is like your true calling, your true path, your original path that you set for yourself, the original grand design that you created for the experiences that you wanted to have when you came here and the lessons that you wanted to learn. So this is divine intervention coming through and ensuring that you're aligned with that particular path. And I feel like it may be a little different for some of you than what it is right now or what you think it is. Because once you expand and open that third eye and you're connecting across dimensions, as well as listening to your intuition and allowing your higher self to guide you, allowing your guides to intervene, allowing your angels to intervene and ensure that you're on the path for you, it may look completely different than what you're used to. It might be a completely different reality. So we have this Five of Pentacles here for challenges. Okay, so this may be you focusing a little too much on, like I said, either the past or the future, as opposed to staying in the present moment and connecting within. So this is you really placing the focus outside of the inside and your spirituality. Okay, so am I making sense when I say that? So this is essentially like you being a little too focused on like material things and the material world and not spending enough focus connecting and working on expanding your consciousness and your spirituality. Okay, so we also have Justice here as well. So there may be some things with this divine intervention happening that's balancing out the scales of justice, as well as you may see some karma. So you may see some things happen, a setback here or there, where it's helping you to recognize and realize where you are and what you're doing and causing you to ask yourself, is this really aligned with my path? Is this really for me? Is this person really for me? So wherever you're applying this, however you're applying this, I mean, we're speaking about health and daily routines here, but I see love, I see finances, I see collaboration and partnership here as well. So you can apply this to any area that it fits and resonates with you, but you may not necessarily like the balance that's happening here. So I definitely am hearing it's divine intervention balancing things out. And the karma that comes up is just showing you where you are and what you're doing, and you have the opportunity to say, okay, yeah, you know, let's go for it. Let's go down that path. Or, hey, you know what? Yeah, that's not aligned with who I authentically am, and I want to go down a different path. So you can make those adjustments and changes real time as you're experiencing it, and decide what's for you versus what's not for you. So that's all this justice and karma that's coming up is. What else? So we have the Emperor here. So you may be feeling a little overwhelmed or feeling like you're not really ready to step into your power or to step into this space where you are fully connected and allowing the divine to lead you. Because I hear that some of you know this, you're familiar with this, you do this a lot. However, you may have your moments where you're like, yeah, I'm not listening to that. I'm not listening to my higher self right now. I'm going to go down this path regardless because that's what I want to do. That's the experience I want to have. This is the person I want to experience for right now. And that's just that. And that is totally fine. That's perfectly okay. But we're speaking from a higher 5D perspective here. So that's the information and guidance that you're receiving, that, yeah, decisions, you're going to find that you're more aligned when those decisions are coming from your intuition and coming from your higher self. Because your higher self can see everything, can see all, knows everything, knows how this is going to end up if you go down that path with this person. Your higher self knows that, and that's why it may show you some signs and give you some experiences that happen up front to help you understand, like, okay, this actually isn't aligned with who I am and what I'm desiring. But again, you have free will, so you can choose whatever path, and they're going to be with you. They're going to ride with you whichever way you go and help you to the best of their ability. So it's no worries there. It's just a matter of what you want to experience and to what level, what depth. Okay, so let's get one more here. So we have the 5 of Cups. Okay, so there's definitely opportunity as well for you to be appreciative for everything that you currently have and everything that you've accomplished, and to really try to stay in the present moment here. That's all I keep hearing, because it is coming up here in a couple different places, how you might really be too focused on either trying to create a particular reality, which is future, trying to create a certain future, or just worried about the past and not able to move forward from the past. So it's so important to try to get yourself centered, even if you have to get to like a neutral place where you're not giving any energy anywhere, you're just being and existing. And you're in the present moment, and you're connecting with yourself in the present moment and feeling what you need to feel and how you want to feel, so that you can start to connect with the universe and give out that energy and frequency of the things that you desire, as opposed to giving out energy to past situations or to future situations that you're trying to force to happen. Okay? But it all starts with being grateful and even kind of evaluating and getting perspective on the things that you have done right and the successes that you have had. So that may even be helpful to you as well at this time. Okay, so let's look at some underlying fears here. So you may have a little bit of, so there may be a little bit of negative feelings or not necessarily being sure if you're going to achieve the goals and the dreams that you have. And you may be losing hope or losing faith, or just feeling like, okay, where I am right now at this point in time is completely different than where I envision myself being, and I don't see how I can close the gap there. So you may be letting your doubts and your fears get in the way. Okay. So we have you're under construction. Please be patient with yourself. Stop judging yourself. Stop coming down hard on yourself. Stop talking to yourself negatively. You got this. And you know how strong and powerful you are. And you know that these thoughts are not yours. You know that they're not yours. You don't have to take them on. You don't have to accept them. You know that they're not true. And you know they don't belong to you. You are not your thoughts. You only are if you accept them and you hold on to that. Okay? All right. So let's look at some more underlying fears here, because I did get sidetracked a little bit with the oracles, but we have the Princess of Cups here. Okay, so there's definitely opportunity here as well for you to enjoy this ride, enjoy this journey. So you may be feeling like there's something here with like just being fun and creative and playful and romantic even, and just enjoying life and enjoying the opportunities and blessings that come towards you. So you may need to address any underlying fears that you have as it relates to those things. And it's almost like you are just wondering, like, for some of you, and this isn't everybody, for some of you I'm hearing it's like you feel like you don't deserve to be happy, you feel like you don't deserve to dream, you feel like you don't deserve any of the wonderful, amazing, awesome things that you designed for yourself to have before you even came here. So you have to go within and address that, why you feel that way. Okay, so that you can set that shit aside and know that that's not you, and know that that has nothing to do with what you deserve, because you deserve any and everything that you can think of and more. So this is about you getting rid of those feelings that make you think you don't deserve that, and replacing it with better feeling thoughts and a better mood. Okay. Okay, whoa, yeah. So we also have the Four of Cups here. So it's just more of that discontentment coming up and shining through. So you may want to consider doing some meditations or some journaling, and maybe even check in with your inner child. Okay, so there's a lot underneath the surface here that's happening, and it's emotional here. Okay. Yeah, so any other self-care practice, meditation is amazing. Maybe even do some affirmations, the journaling we talked about. Anything that makes you feel good, that gives you peace, that gives you comfort, that you feel unconditional love, you feel happiness, you feel joy, you feel creative. Anything that you do that makes you feel that way. And I'm hearing for some of you, it could be even like exercising, like going for a walk or bike ride, or taking the dogs out, taking the cat out for a walk. I don't know. Do you walk cats? I don't know. I don't have cats, but just whatever it is that makes you feel good, and where you can get walk in the breeze and just allow the sun to just permeate through you and bring you joy, and those positive vibrations and unconditional love. Whatever those practices are, you're being guided to do, and that is going to help you connect here with yourself on a deeper level. And if you're open to it, right, and connecting with your intuition, you will uncover these fears here. And you will be able to tell yourself something different, let go of them, and replace them with better feeling thoughts. Okay, so what else do we have here? Okay, let's move to outcomes. We have the Fool, wonderful. So that is awesome. That is amazing, because we have new beginnings here. That is so wonderful. So that is you saying like, okay, this is not me. I am powerful. I am brave. I am courageous. I'm going on this journey because I know that this is for me and this is my path. And it's aligned with who I am becoming and who I authentically am. And we have lots of blessings and love and fulfillment coming your way as a result of you taking that leap toward who you authentically are and what your true purpose is for being here. Okay, and only you know what that is. But we have 10 of Pentacles here as well. Wonderful, wonderful. So this is you after some difficulty, going on the journey, going through the process, getting through the week, and making progress. Keeping that hope and faith alive and making real progress, taking inspired action toward your goals. Okay, and this is fulfillment here. Okay, so we also have the Eight of Swords. So there's also this opportunity for you to take off the blinders and to truly gain clarity and to see where you are and who you are. Again, with connecting within, with receiving downloads and information, and you processing that. And again, seeing things more clearly and receiving more and more messages about who you are and what's going on and what's for you versus what's not for you. And these are all blessings along your path here, blessings in abundance. And this is you like taking that step towards that path and going down that path. Some of you are already on that path. This is you continuing to walk down that path, as well as being honest with yourself. As you continue to grow and expand your consciousness, you're going to have more experiences, but also more blessings and abundance that come your way as well. All right. So let's see, we have you falling in love, kissing the divine in another, and in yourself. That is so wonderful, because this is, if you're desiring that love, it's here. It is here and can come to you if that's the frequency you're on and you're desiring it. Or this can be about yourself. You giving yourself unconditional love. You being there for yourself. You supporting yourself. You comforting yourself as these challenges come up. You trusting in yourself here. Okay. What else? So we have awareness, you living in the moment and being conscious of your thoughts and looking for signs and guidance. You cannot make this up. This is everything I've been sitting here talking about the last 18, 19 minutes, about you being more aware, connecting more deeply, and staying in the present moment. All right, that is confirmation. What else do we have? You surrendering to the divine. Yes, surrendering and trusting in those messages that you receive, trusting in the path that you're being led down. And you know that it's the right path because it's feeling good. Yeah, there's some challenges along the way, but that's a part of the journey. That's a part of the experience. But when it's feeling good, when you know deep down that that's the right path for you, and that's what you came here to do, it's exciting. You feel passionate about it. You're ready to go on that journey. You're ready to step forward. You're ready to take inspired action toward it. So that's what we're talking about here. Okay? Allowing yourself to be divinely guided. This is really giving like chariot energy here. So that's wonderful. What else? So we have Lord Shiva with transcendence, with you rising up and honoring your inner force. Steps are being given to you and you are being invited to dance with the universe. Wonderful, because this is also giving me chariot as well, allowing yourself to be divinely guided. And we have you surrendering to the God, to the divine, and being very aware and connecting with the truth and all the data and knowledge and messages and information that are coming down towards you. You connecting with that, and also giving yourself unconditional love in the process, knowing that if you go in a different direction and things don't work out, knowing that it's just a part of the process, it's a part of the plan, and it's just here to show you more about you and give you lessons that you can learn and that are going to make you smarter, wiser, and ready for what's to come towards you, which is blessings and abundance. All right, Aquarius, so those are the messages I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week.